What? Hello. Bum, bum, bam. All right. Okay. All right. Hey, welcome to Big Jim Blogcast Live. Yeah. All right. Hold on a sec. I'm just doing some sharing here. Let me go. Hold on. There we are. Come on. Come on. There we are. All right. So, okay. Boom. 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 Okay. All right. Okay, I'm just doing some sharing here. Yeah, there we go. So, anyways, yeah, welcome to Big Jim Vlogcast Live. All right, all right, California, yep. All right, classic rock rules. All right, authentic cigars. All right, so yeah, all right, so blogging birthdays. There we go. There we go. Okay, so yeah, all right. So, anyways, yeah, if you're out there, hey, say this is 2024 version, season premiere. All right, fuck. All right. So yeah. All right. Do 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 do. All right. 80 metal forever glam metal. Beer folk. Do, 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 do. Okay. Today's birthday friends. There we are. All right, James Bond 007, remembering the original Van Halen. Hello, I'll be with you in a second here. Yeah, all right. Uh, okay, so yeah, um, retro. Hmm. All right, so yeah, pop culture. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That's right. Fuck. All right. Okay, so if you're there, you want to say hi, go right ahead. I love pop culture, the group. All right, there we are. Okay, so, all right, well, we'll switch back. All right, so yeah, hmm, there we are. All right, okay, all right. Yeah, anyways, welcome to Big Jim Blogcast Live version 6.0. Episode 276. It is Sunday, January 14th, 2024. All right. So yeah, happy New Year, everyone. This is the 2024 season premiere. Big Jim Blogcast Live version 6.0. Sunday, January 14th, 2024. Let's see here if I can do some more of this sharing. So, all right. Do, 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 da, 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 da. All right. So, yeah. All right. So, hmm. Okay. Hmm. All right. Happy New Year, everyone. Yeah. All right. Cool. Okay. Share to a group. All right. So, yeah. All right. So yeah, whoa, we'll be doing all right. So anyway, all right. All right. Hmm, okay, doing some more sharing. So yeah. Mm, all right. All right. So yeah, there we are. Okay. 62. All right. So anyways, yeah. Okay. All right. All right. Yeah. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. All right. Mhm. Oh, 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 all right. Hmm. Okay, so anyways, yeah. All right, giving it the likes and loves. All right. Oh, we're here. All right, so I got my full total attention now. Welcome to Big Jim Blogcast Live 6.0, version 6.0, episode 276. Um, Sunday, January 14th, 2024. This is the season premiere of Big Jim Blogcast Live 2024 season premiere. Boom, there you go. We've, all right. So, anyways, I'll do my intro and disclaimer here. All right. Excuse me. Um, yeah, welcome to Big Jim Blogcast Live version 6.0, episode 276. Big Jim Blogcast Live. And I'll say this, we're airing on the blogcast page. Okay, hold on a sec here. Do 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 do. Yeah, we're airing on the blogcast profile here. So yeah. Hmm. All right. So yeah. So all right. So, anyways, yeah, there we go. There's the likes and loves. Yeah. So, welcome to Big Jim Blogcast Live 6.0 and Big Jim Blogcast Live, the profile. So, we air Sunday nights on Facebook, 7 p.m. The occasional Fridays, the occasional Happy New Year, Michelle. Glad to see you out. Welcome to the 2024 premiere, the first ever Big Jim Blogcast Live. I'm in the middle of my spiel here. So, Big Jim Blogcast, we're now in our sixth year as Big Jim Blogcast Live debuted back in 2018. So this year, expect more new craft beer reviews. Over two, we do craft beer reviews over 200 plus and counting. Tonight's craft beer comes to us from Railway City in St. Thomas. It's Iron Spike Red Ale. I'm trying it for the very first time tonight. Um, anyways, yeah, we pair it off with a good cigar. All right, and some. and we pair it with rum whiskey tonight. We're pairing it with Crown Royal Vanilla. All right. So yeah, hold on here while I light this puppy up here. Mm. All right. This is It's a good cigar. It's a Romaine Albans Habana. It's from the Riverfront Cigars here in Sarnia, Ontario, Canada. Put that back. Look at that specialty. All right. So yeah. Mm. All right. So wait a minute. All right. Okay. Mm. Okay. Oh, all right. All right. Excuse me. I haven't gotten the beer or the whiskey into me yet. So, anyways, yeah, Big Jim Blogcast Live. Craft beer reviews over 200 plus and counting. We pair it with a good cigar, pair it with a good spirit like rum, whiskey, etc. for 2024. So 2024, let me say retro, vintage, classic, nostalgia, yesteryear are the buzzwords here. We like you know uh, we do classic movies, classic rock, classic TV, classic toys this year. Classic pro wrestling, classic rock with classic albums, uh, books, book reviews. We'll do book reviews this year with this week in Van Halen history, along with local events, bongos. We've still got the bongos. Boom. All right. So yeah, we've still got the bongos. We're talking about local events, countdowns. We give birthday shout outs to our friends here. There we go. We'll do that in a minute. Um, yeah, and we got Cactus Jack here. Uh, he's new for 2024. You saw him on the last episode of 2023. Say hello, Cactus Jack, from Big Jim Blogcast Live, version 6.0. All right, on. All right. Okay. There we go. All right. And he said he copies everything I say, don't you? Yeah. So time to shut him off. We'll get to him a little bit later there. No Rubik's Cube this year. That was done away last year. So, all right. So let's see. Okay. All right. So yeah. Okay. So, anyways, Kumar, Michelle, Sue, everybody, how's it going? All right. So, anyways, um, all right. So, anyways, um, yeah, Cactus Jack, my new sidekick there. The blogcast now, Big Jim Blogcast Live, is seen in the U.S. and Canada, of course, now worldwide, the UK, Mexico, France, Spain, Germany, etc. Thanks for watching. Tune in, turn on, and enjoy the show. Politics and religion are banned here. We aren't spam. I want to reiterate that Big Jim Blogcast Live um, is not spam. The audio version will go out. Like us, share, subscribe to us. The audio version will go out later on on uh, on Spotify, Anchor FM, and all these audio listening platforms where you listen to your podcast to. Plus my own YouTube channel, Big Jim Blogcast Live at YouTube.com. I want to give shouts out to you watching still in the Sarnia Port Elgin uh, all the Sarnia Port Elgin groups, like oh god, okay, where are you? Come on. Um, yeah. Anyways, there we go. All right, Sarnia Port Elgin, like okay, uh, hmm, all the craft beer, cigars, Van Halen groups, hard rock, classic metal, um, chain reaction, um, Star Wars, pro wrestling, blogs, classic TV and movies, birthdays, um, bongos, right on. So happy New Year, everybody. Welcome to 2024, version 6.0 of Big Jim Blogcast Live tonight. Of course, we've got my disclaimer. I'll say this. I may say a few bad, dirty words like shit, damn, screw, fuck. Go to your safe space. You're warned. Um, hmm, hmm. go to your safe spaces, cover your ears, because you may hear a few of those words tonight. So, anyways, yeah, we got on tap for tonight, birthday shout outs. We're going to do our craft beer review in a minute here. Birthday shout outs, countdowns. Thank you. Thank you, Michelle. Right on. So I like that. I liking that. It countdowns, local events. We'll talk about a classic movie, Caddyshack. We'll talk about season 2 of Starsky and Hutch, plus a tribute to David Soul, his career. Escape pods and Captain Bolvan from Star Wars, our classic Bond villain, Oddjob, all the way from Goldfinger. Our DVD review of the AWA, the legacy of the AWA. Our book of the month, Peter Criss, Make Up to Breakup. We'll do a classic toy. Our classic album, Van Halen 1984, and of course, this week in Van Halen history. Right on. So, all right, bongo solo. Boom. All right. So, yeah. All right. So, there we go. All right. So, anyways, our craft beer tonight, we'll get to our. All right. So, yeah. All right. So, okay, hold on here a sec. I may have to relight my cigar. So, okay. So, anyways, all right. All right. Oh, okay. All right. And one of the things, all right. So, anyways, now tonight's craft beer, all right, and it's by Iron Railway City. It's called Iron Spike Red Ale, and they are in St. Thomas, Ontario. And all right, so anyways, let's see here. Change back, Jimbo. Okay, so all right, so yeah, okay, so all right. So, anyways, I'm trying it for the very first time tonight. Now I have their glass here. I'm gonna. All right. So as I pour it, now it might have some. Okay, yeah. As I wait for the foam to go down, now let me tell you guys. All right. So okay. Def Leppard fan page. There we go. Glam Metal Universe. Boom. Coy Duke, Shuck and Jive. We okay. We love Jerry Lewis. Boom. Upcoming birthdays. Boom. David Lee Roth. Boom. All right. So, Bill Murray Appreciation Society. Yeah. So, anyways, okay. So, all right. So, anyways, yeah. Do, 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 do. All right. So I will explain to you guys. All right, here we go. So, anyways, yeah. Now, as our craft beer reviews, like I said, I'm trying Iron Spike Red Ale for the very first time. I'm just explain to you. They are from St. Thomas, Ontario. I do give it a rating out of 10 later on the blogcast. So, anyways, all right. So here's my rating system. I'll explain that. All right, it's from 10 to 1. 10 being outstanding. There's an extreme close-up of it. 9, awesome. 8, excellent. 7, very good. 6, above average. 5, above average. And there you go. You get the idea. Awful. So bad you won't even cook with it. The beer is skunked or both. So anyways, yeah. And I do, like I said, I do give it a rating out of 10 later on in the blogcast. So what am I going to give it? So you better stick around. All right. Hey, Greg, how's it going, man? All right, stick around. What am I going to give it? An 8, 9, 10? So, anyways, oh yeah, and also, all right, I picked this up last summer, the Craft Beer Growler, Volume 6, Issue 1. You get it in your local liquor store or local craft brewery. details all the up-to-date information on all the craft breweries in Ontario. And so, anyways, it's only $3. Pick it up. I recommend it highly. So, anyways, yeah. And all right. So, okay, here we go. I'm trying this for the very first time tonight. Mm, mm. All right. So, Iron Spike Red Ale by Railway City in St. Thomas, Ontario, Canada. Um, all right. So, anyways, first impressions. Mm, mm, mm. Iron Spike Red Ale. Oh, all right. Yeah, I can taste the honey, almond, and caramel in it. Um, I can taste the caramel in it. It goes down kind of smooth. Whether it's a spring, summer, fall beer, we'll let you know. I got to give it a read all the way through the blogcast. I got to get my groove on with it. So, mm, mm, top it up here. Now, when I do these craft beer reviews, I don't like go, well, it's a very exquisite, high tasting, highbrow, craft beer for, high society. No, I don't do that. I just go with my gut. And my gut says, well, we're going to have to, you know, um, yeah. I will wait. I give it, like I said, I give it a rating out of 10 later on in the blogcast. So if you're still here sticking around, please feel free to do so. Feel free to throw in a number. And we're all about audience participation here at Big Jim Blogcast Live. So I'll put this back right here. All right. Oh yeah. All right. If you're ever at your local candy store, um, pick these up. They're craft beer lollipops. All right. So okay, one's pale ale and one's chocolate stout. So I haven't tried them yet. So all right. Hmm. Okay. So all right. All right. Just reading my 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 review, reading my messages here. So all right. So, anyways, yeah. All right. Send out those likes, loves. All right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. There we go. All right. All right. So, anyways, yeah. So that is, oh, boom. Bongo solos there. All right. Mm, mm. Oh, man. All right. So, anyway, mm, okay. I know, eh? Mm. mm. All right, good cigar here. Ramon Alvarez Habana. There we go. From Riverfront Cigars right here in Sarnia, Ontario, Canada. I've got like a crown. I'm chasing the beer down tonight with Crown Royal Vanilla. All right. So, mm, and everybody, welcome to Big Jim Blogcast Live version 6.0. Um, mm, Yes, for 2024. Happy 2024. This is the season premiere of the 2024 Big Jim Blogcast Live version 6.0. Welcome. So happy new year, everyone. So anyways, yeah, and we've got a lot of stuff to cover. So anyways, yeah. So anyways, let's see here. So all right. So yes, give me the likes and loves. All right. So, anyways, yeah. Oh, bongo solos. Boom. All right. And yeah, say hello, Cactus Jack. You are Cactus Jack. All right. Okay. So that's my new mascot sidekick for 2024, Mr. Cactus Jack. So he may be popping up. All right. Mm, mm. All right. So, anyways, before we get started out, welcome hmm, this blogcast. I want to remind everybody tonight that this blogcast is not spam. The audio version will go out later on Spotify, Apple Podcast, all these audio listening platforms you're listening to your podcast to, plus my own YouTube channel, Big Jims Blogcast live at youtube.com. All right. So I don't want to give shouts out for any watching the Sarnia Port Elgin groups. The all right. You know what? Chain Reaction, all the pop culture, retro classic nostalgia groups, all the like Van Halen, hard rock, hair metal groups, craft beer, cigars, sci-fi, Star Wars, pro wrestling, blog groups, classic TV and movies, birthdays, bongos. Right on. So, anyways, yeah. So here we go. We're gonna get to some birthday shout outs here now. All right, so okay. Well, he's playing. All right, so we've got lots of birthday shout outs to come today. All right, all right. Oh yeah. All right. So anyway, okay. Well, anyways, we will. Fuck. Okay. So all right, people. All right. Happy birthday shout outs. They are going out to boom. They are going out to Blair Eby, Lisa Jameson, Cheryl Paula, Robert Crane, Jamie Mezzatesta. This is from January 1st to the 14th. All right. Scott Tatey, Jennifer Preston, Faye Rupenair, Jason Denley, Edgar T. Brown, Janice Rogers, Mark Mather, and Phil Frazier, Carolyn Mira, Shelley Walker, Pete Black, Scott Landon, Tina Bullock, Renee Estanzal, Connor McLaren, Angie Alley, Jeff Anger, Paula Apter, Sean Ashley. All right, happy birthday, everyone, and you deserve it. These were from January 1st to 14th, so hopefully you've had a happy birthday. There we go from Big Jim Vlogcast Live. So all right, and yeah, all right. So okay, well, let's see here. All right, all right. There we go. We Cactus Jack saying happy birthday to everybody. Boom, bongo solo. All right. So we are on course. We've got the. All right. So yeah. Mm, mm, mm. Excuse me. Tonight's craft beer, accompanied by Crown Royal Vanilla. Um, mm, all right. Well, let me see. Hold on here a sec. All right. All right. There we go. Okay. Had to wipe that off there for a sec. All right. Tonight's craft beer, accompanied by Crown Royal Vanilla. Mm, um, we've got. All right. Cheers. Mm, all right. We've got Iron Spike Red Ale by Railway City in St. Thomas, Ontario. The girlfriend and I visited it last year. Great little brewery. I'm trying this beer for the very first time tonight. So, all right. Yeah. Mm, it's strong. It is. It's strong. It's got a 4.9, 4.5% alcohol volume to it. Um, I got to give it a reading. I got to let it sit with me all through the blogcast. I give it a rating out of 10 later on in the blogcast. So for those of you here, like, just, bear with me. It may be a spring, summer, or fall beer. You never know. But I can taste the caramel, the almond, and a little bit of honey in there, too. So, all right. So, yeah, put that back. Um, All right, so let's see here. Um, hmm, okay. All right. Hmm, all right. So yeah. Okay. There we are. So just sharing it again. All right. Hmm. Okay. Yeah. All right. All right. So yeah. Yes, let's see all those likes and loves for Big Jim Blogcast Live version 6.0. Mm, mm. All right. Good cigar. It is a Ramon Alon's Habana from Riverfront Cigars right here in Sarnia, Ontario, Canada. Boom. Bongo solo. All right. So whether you're watching on Big Jim Blogcast Live 6.0 or my or the other profile Big Jim Blogcast Live, we're all the same. It's one and the same. So, anyways, yeah, just clear up any confusion about that. All right. So let's get into some countdowns here. So, anyways, all right. So we have Valentine's Day. That is 31 days away. Daylight savings time is 56 days away. St. Patrick's Day is 63 days away. Good Friday is 75 days away. Mother's Day is 119 days away. Victoria Day long weekend is 131 days away. Father's Day is 154 days away. Canada Day is 169 days away. And the one everybody wants to know about, spring, that is 65 days away. Yes. So I just like wintertime as much as everybody else out there. All right. So, yeah. All right. Bongo solo. Boom. All right. So, yeah. Um, hmm. All right. So glad you're here with me at Big Jim Blogcast Live version 6.0. All right. So if you're out there, your first time watching, say hi. Type in, say hi, say hello. So, like, hmm, 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 hmm. All right. So yeah, like I did. Let me know you're out there. You're feeling it. You're watching it. All right. We've got like a lot of our regulars: Greg, Susan, Michelle, Kumar. Yeah. Hey, good for you guys. All right. Rock on. Hope you guys had like I said, this is Big Jim Blogcast Live. Um, version version 6.0. That we are in the 2024 season premiere of Big Jim Blogcast Live 6.0. Now, local events. All right, I hope everybody had like a happy New Year. New Year's Eve safe and happy. You're back here. 2024, the year is young. We look ahead. I didn't make any resolutions. I just want to break some bad habits. So, anyways, here we go with some local events. Um, all right. For the longest time, um, COVID it's a thing of the past now, hopefully. The buzzwords were hiatus, rescheduled, canceled, postponed, but local events have been back in a really big way. So, anyways, okay, there we go. All right. Hmm. Okay. So, anyways, Saturday, February 10th, 2024, 6 p.m., the Hearts for Youth Gala. It's back to the 80s event by Sarnia Lambton Rebound at Sunbridge Hotel in Point Edward, 1498 Venetian Boulevard. It's an all 80s party. Um, hmm, hmm, hmm. April 19th, 2024, Hysteria, a tribute to Def Leppard at Rustic in Sarnia. www.ticketscene.ca events. Rustic, a great little music venue, sitting right outside of Sarnia, actually. Um, Saturday, February 24th, 2024, 8 p.m., Made in Canada at Rustic, and a tribute to Iron Maiden. Again, www.ticketscene.ca. Sunday, April 14th, 2024, 10 a.m. till 6 p.m., the 9th annual Sarnia Pop Culture Show at the Point Edward Memorial Arena. It's a multi-genre convention: comics, cosplay, games, toys, celebrity guests, maybe. And it's $10 per entry. Friday, March 5th, 2024, 8 p.m. Riverside Unplugged at Bad Dog in Sarnia, Ontario, Canada. So, all right. Sunday, February 11th, 2 p.m. Jazz Collective at Mods Variety. Mods, a great little bar in Sarnia. Friday, February 23rd, 2024, at the Polish Hall in Sarnia, 173 Exmouth. It's the rock band Rock Steady. $10 at the door, cash bar, from 7:30 to 11:30 p.m. Saturday, February 10th, 2024, at 8 p.m. Chain Reaction. Awesome band there. This is their first gig of 2024. It's a Valentine's Ladies Night at Rustic Music Hall. Tickets are $5 cover, $5 drinks for the ladies, www.ticketscene.ca. All right. Okay. Saturday, February 3rd, 2024 at 7 p.m., the Elvis concert at Victoria Playhouse in Petrolia by Paquette Productions. Um, mm, mm. All right, good. Good cigar there. All right. So, anyways, Saturday, March 2nd, 2024, it's Have a Cigar. It's a Pink Floyd tribute at Rustic. Again, events, ticket scene, www.ticketscene.ca. Again, Rustic, great little music music venue outside of Sarnia. So there we go. All right. Boom. Okay, and before we get going, here's a little bongo solo. All right. Here's Cactus Jack. All right. Say hello, Big Jims Blogcast Live. All right. All right. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Yeah. All right. He copies everything I say. So before we get going here, anyways, to remind you guys tonight for several times, Big Jims Blogcast Live. It's not spam. Like us, share, subscribe to us. The audio version will go out later on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and all these audio listening platforms where you listen to your podcast to, plus my own YouTube channel, Big Jims Blogcast Live at youtube.com. So, all right. So, anyways, I want to give shouts out to watching the Port Elgin Sarnia group, especially Sarnia Rocks. Michelle, you guys rock. Supporting Sarnia 2.0. I got likes and loves there. All the Chain Reaction, all the pop culture, retro, classic, nostalgia groups. Yeah. All the Van Halen, hard rock, hair metal, classic rock groups, craft beer, cigars, sci-fi, Star Wars, pro wrestling, blog groups, classic TV and movies, birthdays, bongos, right on. So here we go. All right, our craft beer for tonight, accompanied by a great cigar. All right, it is like a Ramon Alon Sabana from Riverfront Cigars here in Sarnia. With the craft beer tonight is I've got Crown Royal Vanilla with it, chasing it down. Pretty good. Mm, mm, mm. All right. Tonight's craft beer, it is called Iron Spike Red Ale by Railway City. Oh, yeah. Fuck. All right. So, anyways, I got to pass this along to. All right. So, yeah. Uh, do, 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 do. All right. Railway City. All right. Passing along here. Brewery send there. Good. There we go. All right. Okay. So, okay. Hopefully. All right. So, anyways, yeah. All right. So there we go. Anyways, Iron Spike Red Ale. Fuck. Iron Spike Red Ale by Railway City in St. Thomas, Ontario. I'm trying it for the very first time tonight. I brought a backup. All right. So very like it's a kind of a little tangy taste to it. Goes down really smoothly. A little bit of a tangy taste to it. You can like mm, taste the honey. You can taste like a little bit of the almond and the caramel in here. I do give this a rating out of 10 later on the blogcast. So if you're still here and sticking around, feel free to throw out a number and see if it matches up with mine. Mm, all right. So we'll just put this back right here. I did bring backup, as you can see. All right. So, okay. All right. Fuck. Mm, 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 mm. All right. So, anyways, yeah. Mm, mm, mm. All right. So, yeah. Just checking some shit out here. Um, all right. So, okay. Mm, all right. So yeah, welcome to Big Jim Blogcast Live version 6.0, episode 276. Our season premiere is Sunday, January 24th, 2024. Just be forewarned, I may have to take a couple of bathroom breaks, so I'll be out of here for maybe 5-10 seconds at least. Um, mm, mm, mm. All right. So, anyways, our classic movie, we've got Caddyshack. All right, and I posted like the trailer for Caddyshack and a lot of the key scenes from Caddyshack on my blogcast page and my Facebook page. This was released July 25th, 1980. Now, it had a budget of 6 million and it was a runaway hit. All right, so at box office 37-40 million. The cast: Chevy Chase is Ty Webb, Rodney Dangerfield is Al Cervic, Ted Knight is Judge Smalls, Michael O'Keefe is Danny Noonan, um, Bill Murray is Carl Spackler, Cindy Morgan is Lacey Underall, and Brian Doyle Murray is Lou Loomis. Now, the premise of this movie: Danny Noonan is a caddy at Bushwood Country Club trying to earn some money for college. He caddies for Ty Webb, son of um, um, son of the Bushwood co-founders, one of the founders of Bushwood Country Club. Danny tries to kiss up to Judge Smalls, the club's founder and director of the Caddy Scholarship Program. Carl Spackler is Bushwood's groundskeeper. Al Cervegic, played by Rodney Dangerfield, is a brash and golfer, and he gets on the bad side of Judge Smalls. Judge and Al Cerveik get into a team golf match with Ty Webb. Ty Webb, Al, Smales, and okay. Well, after playing all the holes, um, the score is tied. As explained, the golf. All right. So the key scenes in this movie: the judge, one of the guys getting caught in the rain. It Carl detonates explosives to try and kill a gopher that is being on the golf course, tearing it up. Filmed partly at the Rolling Hills Golf Club in uh, Florida and Boca Raton, Florida. Bill Murray and Chevy Chase is a feud back to the SNL days, but were tolerant and professional enough to each other on the set. So the soundtrack was by Kenny Loggins. Like I said, a few key scenes I did post on my blogcast page. Um, you know, Carl getting the sausage out of the pool. Anyways, yeah. So I did, like I said, I posted the trailer on there. Here's one of the key. All right, there's Bill Murray as Carl Spackler and the late Cindy Morgan as Lacey Underall. Actually, Cindy Morgan passed away earlier this year. Yeah, her career highlights. Um, yeah. So, anyways, there we go. All right. So, yeah, and I would pick this up. It's got this is from Caddyshack's 40th anniversary. Of course, it's 40 plus some years old. It's got like interviews with the cast members on it, memories and shit like that. So pick it up. You might be very, very interested to see. All right. So, okay. Yeah. So this is Big Jim Blogcast Live version 6.0, episode 276, Sunday, January 14th, 2024. Mm, mm, mm. All right. Good cigar there. Bongo solo. Boom. All right. So as we get to our classic TV series, um, now I have season 2 of Starsky and Hutch, produced by Aaron Spelling. Here we go. This is the complete second season of Starsky and Hutch. All right. So, anyways, there we go. Set that right there. Okay. So, hmm. All right. So yeah, let me get. All right. So, anyways, um, oh yeah, there we go. All right. There's like there it is. There's the car, classic car. Stars. They both co-stars both hated this car. Thought it was a red tomato. Anyways, um, there we are. There's a better picture of the Gran Torino with Hutch in there. If in case you're confused, like the blonde one was Ken Hutchison, and the other one was Starsky. The Paul Michael Glaser, the dark-haired guy, was Starsky, and the blonde guy, David Soul, was Ken Hutchinson. So, all right, so we've got second season of Starsky and Hutch. Season 2 cast: Paul Michael Glaser as David Michael Starsky, David Soul as like Ken Hutchinson, Antonio Fargas as Huggy Bear, Bernie Hamilton as Captain Harold Delsey. Now, all right. So ABC debuted the second season of Starsky and Hutch September 26, 1976 on Saturday nights for 25 episodes. You had some interesting guest stars here too. You had like Roger E. Mosley from Magnum PI, future Magnum PI, and you also had the lovely Suzanne Summers appear in like a few episodes too. So all right. So, all right. So, yeah. Um, okay. Happy birthday to you. So, yeah. The best episodes on here were like the Las Vegas Strangler, part 1 and 2, Murder by the Sea, part 1 and 2, The War Zone, Vendetta, Bloodbath, um, Ren and the Turkey. All right. So, and Murder on Stage 17. Now, uh, like with its competition Saturday nights. Now Starsky and Hutch. Now its competition. It aired from Saturday nights in the 76-77 season. Um, hmm, all right, so you had ABC Starsky and Hutch. You had NBC Saturday Night at the Movies, and CBS had All in the Family and Alice. So yeah, so there's a stiff competition, Alice and All in the Family. So, all right. So yeah, all right. So and then yeah, here are them today. Here's Paul Michael Glaser and the late David Soul today. So, all right. So yeah, and there we go. There's a picture of them right there. The car was actually in 1973. Where is that car? All right, there you are. There's both versions of that car. Um, there we go. It's a 1973 Ford Gran Torino. Paul Michael Glaser hated that car. He called it a striped tomato. I thought it was a cool car. I know. I mean, come on. Like, I mean, yeah. Um, all right. So, but yeah, they did pretty well. Produced by Aaron Spelling. Um, all right. So, and yeah. So, anyways, I posted like several season 2 clips of Starsky and Hutch on my blogcast page and my Facebook page. Open this up here. Let's see, where's the all right. So on the DVD, well, maybe I won't. But here's more info. Here's like Huggy Bear on the back there. So there we go. There's like Starsky and Hutch complete second season. 25 episodes in the 1977, 76, 77 television season. So, and yeah, so pretty much, mm, mm, mm. Excuse me. So, anyways, um, we have earlier this year, January 4th, David Soul passed away at age 80. Now, he had a long career. He was born going over David Soul's career highlights. I did post most of them highlights on my blogcast, both my blogcast pages and my regular profile page. Yeah, so there we go. There's the guy there. There he is. All right. So he's like, of course, he had like a long career in movies and TV, and of course, Johnny Got Your Gun, Magnum Force, Dog Pound Shuffle, The Stick Up, Salem's Lot, the Hanoi Hilton Appointment with Death, the Starsky and Hutch movie, Filth, Farewell. TV, did multiple TV guest roles. I Dream of Jeannie, Flipper, Star Trek, All in the Family, Streets of San Francisco, Mannix, and of course Starsky and Hutch, which is successful. And also you had like his like he was a one-hit wonder, and I also posted that the David Soul his album yeah, released in 1976 on Private Stock Records. You had like his number one hit single, Don't Give Up on Us. There we go. So all right. And yeah, so lots of interesting like guest star arrangements on here. He does play acoustic guitar on some songs. You have like Richard Green, like I mean, you have legendary like the Nob Hill Gang. So yeah, there we go. It's his one hit. It's his self-titled debut album with his one of his biggest hits, "Don't Give Up on Us, Baby." So, or "Don't Give Up on Us." So, I'd recommend if you ever see this, pick it up. It's a good classic album. So, anyways, yeah. So, and later on, remind me. I'm actually, you know what? I'm going to do a 10 gong salute to Mr. David Soul right now. There we go. There's our 10 gong salute to Mr. David Soul. All right. And cheers to wherever you are, Mr. David Soul. Cool guy. So cheers. Mm, mm. All right. So yeah. Okay. Mm, all right. So yeah, the classic album, like oh, well, more about this album. It was the biggest hit. Don't Give Up on Us was the biggest hit of David Soul's musical career. It oddly enough, David Soul was in his second season of the successful hit show Starsky and Hutch. Singing was his earlier career choice, and this, like I said, David Soul's first album. So, the album will go on to sell 2 million copies worldwide. It ranked number 93 on VH100's top greatest one-hit wonders. So yeah, songwriters David Soul, Neil Sedaka, Jim Page, Leonard Cohen, right on. So all right, yeah, okay. So all right, this is Big Jim Blogcast Live version 6.0. We are in the midst of the season premiere of the 2024 season premiere of Big Jim Blogcast Live 6.0, episode 276, Sunday, January 14th, 2024. So right on. Bongo solo, boom. All right. So, yeah. Mm. All right. Hello. 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 Gwen, how are you? Gwen, I see you've just joined us tonight. Welcome to the season premiere of year 6 of Big Jim Blogcast Live, version 6.0. Glad to see you out and about. Our craft beer for tonight, accompanied by a good cigar, a Ramon Alon Cabana cigar. Mm, mm, mm. Okay, so our craft beer for tonight, accompanied by Crown Royal Vanilla, um, and we'll get to that in a minute. Mm, mm. It is called Iron Spike Red Ale. Um, mm. All right. This is Iron Spike Red Ale. It is by the Railway City Brewing in St. Thomas, Ontario, Canada. Trying this for the very first time tonight. Mm, mm. A little bit of a tangy aftertaste, but it does go down smoothly. Um, it's a good spring beer. I'll start us off with that. Good spring beer. There's a little bit of subtle caramel to it, honey, almond. Um, And like I said, I do give this a rating out of 10, rating out of 10 later on in the blogcast. If you're still here and sticking around, feel free to do so. Feel free to throw in a number, see if it matches up with mine. So, all right. Mm, Lots of notifications here. Mm, all right. So, and mm, all right. So, anyways, we'll just get rid of that. All right. So yeah. Once again, want to remind everybody that Big Jim Blogcast Live is not spam. The audio version will go out later on Spotify, Apple Podcast, and all these audio listening platforms are listed to your podcast too. Plus my own YouTube channel, Big Jim Blogcast Live at youtube.com. I want to give shouts out to everybody watching in the Sarnia Port Elgin groups. Sarnia Rocks, Michelle, you guys rock. Chain Reaction, great band there. Pop culture, retro, classic, nostalgia groups. All the Van Halen, hard rock, hair metal, classic rock groups, the craft beer, cigars, Star Wars, sci-fi, pro wrestling, blog groups, the classic TV and movies, birthdays and bongos. So yeah, all right. So boom. All right, bam. Bongo solo there. So we get to our sci-fi uh, the Star Wars character encyclopedia. It's not. It's more of a spaceship here. These are. You remember from the first Star Wars movie? These are escape pods. All right. So, all right, escape pods. Now I posted several backstories, the escape pod and the technical uh, readouts of the escape pod, Star Wars escape pod, on my blogcast page and my Facebook page. Now, escape pods are also known as life pods, repair pods, or lifeboats. They're mostly used as escape craft in emergencies and were standard all aboard deep space starships. So, the escape pod interior seated. Here's all right. Here's a inside view of the escape pod. As few as 2 people to over a dozen beings. Uh, all right. So, mm, um, it's seated as few as 2 to over a dozen beings, and pods were only used for 2 hours to 3 hours at a time. Pods also carried 2 weeks worth of rations, including food, water, and med packs, and breast masks, and always like a blaster. So escape pods had simple drive systems with enough fuel to drive the pod to the nearest hospitable planet. In some pods, there were like parachutes, flotation devices. There we go. Now, classic escape pods were designed to disallow droids into the pods. Repulsor lift drive slowed the planetary descent for a much cushioned, softer landing. There's the pod right there. And also, if you remember in the opening, we're going to talk about Captain Bolvan. This is the only picture I've got of him. So this guy, he was aboard the Imperial Star Destroyer Devastator. He took orders from Lieutenant Hyja not to fire at the escape pod because there were no life signs aboard. Unbeknownst to him, there were true droids aboard, two R2D2 and C3PO carrying the Death Star plans. Empire regulations, promotions in the Empire tied to one's kill ratio. So Captain Bolvan suspected the Death Star plans were hidden aboard the pod, and he didn't want to get in trouble and avoid Darth Vader's wrath, so he followed through on the paperwork, changing the incident with a few other help from the other officers. Empire policy is not to waste your ammo or not to waste your any energies on any life like any pods that don't have humans in them. So save your ammo. Funny how one little incident can bring down the Death Star, eh? Fuck. Okay. So I did post more of that, Captain Bolvan and escape pods in my blogcast pages and profiles. So look for it. There we go. So, anyways, yeah. Yeah. So, all right. So, okay. All right. Boom. Bongo solo there. All right. So, anyways, yes, as we may have to relight this cigar here. So, all right. Okay. Oh, mm, mm. All right. So, yeah, this is Big Jim Blogcast Live, version 6.0. We are in the middle of welcome to the season premiere of year 6 of Big Jim Blogcast Live, episode 276, Sunday, January 14th, 2024. Got a good cigar here. It's a Ramon Alon's Habana Cuban from Riverfront Cigars right here in Sarnia. Tonight's craft beer, accompanied by Crown Royal Vanilla. All right. Cheers, everybody. All right. So, okay. Tonight's craft beer, and I did bring backup. All right. So, it is called Iron Spike Red Ale by Railway City in St. Thomas, Ontario, Canada. Just going to top this beer up. I do have their glass too, their little goblet glass. So topping it up. All right. Let that foam go down. Like I said, Iron Spike Red Ale by Railway City in St. Thomas, Ontario, Canada. So trying it for the very first time tonight. Yeah. And all right. So a little bit of a tangy, strong aftertaste to it, but it does go down really smoothly. You can taste a hint of the caramel and a little bit of the almond and a little bit of the honey in there. And I'm going to start it off. It's going to be a good spring beer. Yeah. And like I said, I do give this a rating out of 10 later on in the blogcast. So if you're still here and sticking around, feel free to throw out a number like so many people have done in the past. We're all about audience participation here at Big Jim Blogcast Live. So, good beer. Good, damn good beer. It's a good barbecue beer. I am going to say that. Spring, barbecue. I'll elaborate on that more. I've got to get a whole read on it throughout the blogcast, so stick around. And you know what? You never know what number I might throw out here. What am I going to give it? A 10, a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4? Stick around. Find out. All right. So, yeah. Boom. All right. So, yeah. Okay. As we move on now to, all right. So, mm, mm, mm. Maybe Sue, maybe not. You never know. So, all right. So we're gonna get to our classic Bond villain. Um, from all right. Okay, from the Essential Bond. All right. Okay, there we go. The Book of Bond. All right. We cover from all right. As you can see, we cover from Connery to Moore to Dalton to Brosnan to George to Lazenby. All right. Our classic Bond villain is Oddjob, all the way going back to Goldfinger, starring Sean Connery, 1964. Okay, so Oddjob, he was mean and nasty fella right there, eh? Bodyguard, chauffeur, golf caddy, enforcer, henchman to Arik Goldfinger, portrayed by actor wrestler Harold Sakata. He was 6'6" in height, 6'6" in height, weighed 240 pounds. Korean. He's combat trained. He's got brute strength. Um, his crimes: sabotage, murder, terrorism, kidnapping. Weapon: he's got his hat up here when thrown, and sharp blades within the brim as projectiles. They cut through skin, bone, or metal or stone. Bond girl Tilly Masterson was killed by Oddjob's hat. Also kills Mr. Solo, an American gangster, by a scrap metal crusher. It's like when let's say you got a hat, your primrose hat here. Like, let's say I'm wearing a hat. There we go. It's all steel. Wham! Gives it a throw. Like, he throws it right. Like, and I posted several. Oh, Blue Water Power. There's like a nod to you guys. He just takes aim. Boom! Throws it and kills his target. So target is like cut up, dead. So how does he die? Well, he dies by electrocution in Fort Knox. He was betrayed by his boss, Goldfinger. Bond and Oddjob fight, being locked in a vault. As an electric cable snaps, Oddjob throws his hat at Bond, misses him, and Oddjob tries to get the hat. He grabs the steel rim of the hat. Bond grabs the electrified cable and electrocutes everything in the vault, including Oddjob. So, a quote from the movie: Felix Leiter to Bond, "You okay, James? Where's your butler friend?" James Bond, he goes, "Well, he blew a fuse." So, and I did post his there we go. There's Oddjob, played by Harold Sakata, henchman to Arik Goldfinger. And I did post several scenes from that movie, including his death scene, on both my blogcast pages and my profile page. So there we go. So there it is, coming from the classic Bond. So he is Oddjob. So, all right. Okay. This is Big Jim Blogcast Live, version 6.0, episode 276, Sunday, January 14th, 2024. Welcome everybody to the season premiere of Big Jim Blogcast Live. All right. So, yeah. Cactus Jack, welcome to Big Jim Blogcast Live, version 6.0. All right. You'll be seeing more of Cactus Jack tonight and all through 2024. He's my new buddy. All right. So Yeah. Bongo solo. Boom. All right. So yeah. We got a good cigar going. We got a good craft beer going. Mm, mm, All right. So, all right. We have. So if you're all right. So, anyways, yeah. Um. Okay. So, anyways, we have our like. I picked this up. The spectacular our legacy of the AWA DVD. It was released in November of 2006 by the WWE. Um. It it's got history and a brief uh, explanation of the territory system, the formation of the NWA. So, all right, the NWA National Wrestling Alliance. Um, all right, so and it was we get Vern and Greg Gagne. This is Vern Gagne. The he was what he is to the AWA as what Vince McMahon is to the WWE. So, um, all right. So, anyways, um, all right, so we've got that. Um, the AWA was the training ground for Ric Flair. We get Vern's background, personal history, and wrestling background in it. Um, all right, so anyways, yeah, it was Andre the Giant was in the AWA. Rick the Model, Rick Martel before he became the model was in the AWA. These guys were in the AWA. Bad Company. The Road Warriors started out in the AWA. The Killer Bees, Jumpin' Jim Brunzell and B. Brian Blair were in the AWA. Baron von Raschke was in the AWA. Bobby the Brain Heenan was in the AWA. And as you guessed, yeah, so anywho, all right. So yeah, all these aforementioned wrestlers, with the exception of like Baron von Raschke, were stolen away from Vince McMahon. Michael Hayes, Vern Gagne. We've got appearing in the DVD: Jim Brunzell, Michael Hayes, Vern Gagne, Greg Gagne, Mean Gene Okerlund, Bobby Heenan, Nick Bockwinkel, Sherry Martel, Eric Bischoff. Superstar Billy Graham, Baron von Raschke, Hulk Hogan, Ricky Steamboat, Jerry Lawler. The AWA downfall, Vince McMahon Jr. takes over the WWE from his big dad, begins an aggressive marketing, TV merchandising, and talent acquisition, talent raid. So, taking the WWE National, 1983, Vern steals Hulk Hogan away, Jesse Ventura. Vince steals Hulk Hogan away. Jesse Ventura, Gene Okerlund, Bobby Heenan, Midnight Rockers, Adrian Adonis, Rick Martel, Ken Patera, Wendy Richter. Um, the Killer Bees, Billy Graham. Vern, the problem was Vern did not put the title on Hogan and wanted 50% of Hulk's merchandise. As the AWA pushed older talent and set younger talent aside, putting the AWA world title on an old Nick Bockwinkel and son-in-law Larry Zbyszko. They've got the great matches on here. It The AWA Championship match, April 18th, 1982, Hulk Hogan versus Nick Bockwinkel. The handicap, June 13th, 1985, Road Warriors versus the Crusher, Larry the Axe Hennig and Kurt Hennig. Steel Cage match, AWA Tag Team title, December 25th, 1986. The Midnight Rockers, you know them today as Shawn Michaels and Marty Jannetty. Vince also stole them away from the AWA. AWA WCCW Unification Championship match, AWA Superclash, December 13th, 1988, Jerry Lawler versus Kerry Von Erich. That was like a shit show in itself. But April 2006, Vern was inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame by Greg Gagne. 1985 Super Clash highlights are on here too. Cross promotions, AWA, NWA. They were desperate to counter the WWE, but there was trust issues. David Crockett tries to sign AWA stars backstage as Super Clash is going on. Eric Bischoff signed, getting hired on the AWA, called Vern Gagne because he and Sonny Ono were creating Ninja Star Wars. Vern Gagne, um, yeah. So basically, like this was like there's basically this is the best of the AWA before they folded in 1991. Um, of course, this is all told by ex-AWA employees, and Vince McMahon goes to own opinions about why the AWA failed. Vern basically refused to acknowledge the changing times in pro wrestling back then, relying on older talent, awful pay-per-view, not paying his wrestlers. Um, so preserving the old kayfabe, old school style. And I did post like several highlights of this DVD on my blogcast page and my Facebook pages. So yeah, all right. And like I said, you had like Bobby the Brain Heenan getting stolen away. So Baron, Baron Vince didn't want Baron von Raschke as he felt he was too old. Uh, you had the Killer Bees. Um, you had the Road Warriors. Uh, hmm, Bad Company. Rick Martel. Even Andre the Giant was there for a spell. So, all right. So, you ever if you, okay. All right. So, all right. So, yeah, if you ever get a chance, if you see this DVD, pick it up. It's got a lot of rich history. Sergeant Slaughter. There's yeah, on the cover, Jerry Lawler, Mean Gene Oakland. There's a close up of it. There you go. Um, all right. So, yeah. I did post several. I did post a lot of highlights on my blogcast page and my Facebook page from the DVD and Super Clash. Mm, 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 mm. Excuse me. Mm, mm. All right. Mm. No. All right. Mm. Mm. Just relighting the cigar here. It's a Ramon Alves Habana. Let's see here. What of our okay. So anyways, yeah. All right. So all right. Mm. All right. Yes, good cigar here. It's a Ramon there's a close up of it. By got that at Riverfront Cigars right here in Sarnia. All right. So mm, okay. So yeah, accompanying that, we've got Crown Royal Vanilla. Mm, all right. So doing a bit of toggling here. Um, we've got the Crown Royal Vanilla tonight, accompanying our craft beer for tonight. Mm, mm. Oh yeah. So, anyways, yeah, our craft beer for tonight. It is called Iron Spike Red Ale by Railway City in St. Thomas, Ontario. I'm trying it for the very first time tonight. Mm, mm. All right. It's a good spring summer beer. Well, it's starting. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Goes down a little bit of a harsh aftertaste to it, but it does go down really smoothly. Um, you can taste the almond, a little bit of the almond, a little bit of honey, a little bit of caramel in there. Mm, good barbecue beer. Back deck barbecue beer. Spring summer back deck barbecue beer. And I do give this a rating out of 10 later on in the blogcast. So if you're still here and sticking around, feel free to throw in a number like I've seen several people have done. So we'll just put this back here for now. Yeah, Iron Spike Red Ale by Railway City in St. Thomas, Ontario. Railway City, a great little like. Mm, all right, all right. Railway City, a great like craft beer, craft brewery. Mm, mm. All right. So yeah. All right. This is Big Jim Blogcast Live version 6.0, episode 276. We're in the middle of like our season premiere. Welcome to the season premiere tonight of Big Jim Blogcast Live, Sunday, January 14th, 2024. Thank you for joining us. Um, yeah, so I hope everybody had like a fabulous new year. This year, you know what? We're going to do our classic books, our book reviews. All right, so where is it? All right, let's see here. Okay. All right. So yeah, we have got "Make Up to Breakup" by Peter Criss, the original drummer from Kiss. Um, well, let's see. Here he is. Okay. So, yes, and here he is in full makeup. There's the band. The all the like. There we go. Highlights of this book. Basically, it just like it's a good book. It's a good read on Peter Criss's point of view from his time in Kiss and the Kiss reunion. Highlights for reading this book for me was like his first solo album. And there's got like all sorts of these on the back here. He had a major car accident within his tenure of Kiss. I'm not going to give all the secrets away, but the Destroyer tour, his contributions to the Dynasty album, um, basically being partially replaced by Anton Fig, the Dynasty tour, his thoughts on the Dynasty tour, his partying with John Belushi, and how he basically he was the one. And then when Kiss was first getting together, his thoughts on Ace Frehley. He was the one that pushed for Ace to be in the band. Working with producer Bob Ezrin on his on his like hit song Beth. Um, Trying to get along with like ex-Kiss guitarist Mark St. John. They're going to form a band together. He goes into his battle with breast cancer. His thoughts on the reunion tour, how they all got back together with basically they had to go overcome all the business differences and all that. Hey, Stevie, Happy New Year to you too, Stevie. All right, Steve. Yeah. You're in the middle of like Big Jim Blogcast Live season premiere. Big Jim Blogcast Live 6.0. Right on. So yeah. All right. Whoops. All right. All right. Boom. Yeah. Showing all the likes and loves. Yeah. And he was on. There's a part in here where a homeless man impersonated Peter Criss to the point where it got on the National Enquirer. Everybody thought this was the real Peter Criss. It wasn't. That he goes on the Phil Donahue show and confronts his imposter, homeless, like basically a homeless guy. Tom Arnold and Roseanne Barr thought like the homeless guy was the real Peter Criss. It wasn't. But yeah, this is a good read. Like pick this up from Peter Criss's. It's his career from his you know what, getting tired of dealing with Gene Simmons and Paul Stanley. And yeah, you got like several good stories in here. So I would recommend this Peter Criss, Make Up to Break Up. So there we go. And yeah, here's like the band, Ace, Peter, Paul, and Gene, and Peter Criss in his full garb, Catman. So yeah, and I did post several highlights, Peter Criss interviews on my blogcast page and my Facebook page. Look for it. There we go. So yeah, he does have like a lot of stories to tell in this book. So pick it up. All right. Mm. All right. Yeah, and maybe once a month, I'm going to be reviewing like a good book that I've read. So yeah, so our classic books all through this year. Boom, bongo solo there. All right. So I might take a little bit of bathroom break just before warning you guys. So all right. Yeah, got a good cigar here going. We've got Cactus Jack here. Hello everyone. This is Big Jim Blogcast Live version 6.0. All right. All right. Yeah. Okay. We'll set him aside. He's my new sidekick. You're probably going to be seeing him for like the whole year. So, all right. Boom. Okay. All right. Mm. Okay. Mm. Man. Yep. Good cigar. It's a Ramon Alon's Habana from Riverfront Cigars right here in Sarnia, Ontario, Canada. Outside our craft beer tonight, accompanied by Crown Royal Vanilla. Um, mm, all right. Our craft beer for tonight. It is called Iron Spike Red Ale. Mm. And yeah, it is by the Railway City in St. Thomas, Ontario, Canada. Trying this for the very first time tonight. Mm. Mm. Yeah. Um, good. It's a harsh aftertaste to it, a little bit of a harsh aftertaste, as there are hints of caramel, honey, and vanilla in it. No, so caramel, honey, and almond. So it's a good back deck barbecue spring summer beer. Whether it's a good fall beer, I'll let you know, guys know. It's got to give me a reading. I got to get a reading on it all through the blogcast. And if you want to throw out a number from out of 1 to 10, see if it matches up with mine, feel free to do so. Um, so what am I going to give it? Like, you know, um, what, like a four, a five, a six, a seven. You never know. So, keep watching. And yeah, so, anyways, mm, mm. Dave, I see you're watching too. All right. So, Dave, welcome to Big Jim Blogcast Live. I'm going to top this beer up. So, all right. Set it aside. I do give it a rating out of 10 later on the blogcast. So if you're still here, sticking around, feel free to throw it a number. Yeah. Mm. All right. So yeah, we'll set this right here. Want to give this is a Big Jim Blogcast Live version 6.0. We're in the middle of our season premiere. It is Sunday. It's episode 276, Sunday, January 14th, 2024. I hope everybody had a happy new year. I want to give shout. So I want to remind everybody tonight that Big Jim Blogcast Live is not spam. The audio version will go out later on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all these audio listening platforms or listen to your podcast to, plus my own YouTube channel, Big Jim Blogcast Live at youtube.com. So want to give shouts out to everybody watching in the Sarnia Port Elgin group, especially Sarnia Rocks. Michelle, you guys rock, supporting Sarnia 2.0. Chain Reaction, great little band there. All the pop culture, retro, classic nostalgia groups, all the Van Halen, hard rock, hair metal, classic rock groups, all the craft beer, cigars, sci-fi, Star Trek, Star Wars, pro wrestling, blogspot, classic TV and movies, birthdays, and bongos. All right, so as we get to our classic toy tonight, now I found this. You know what this is? All right, how many of you guys have had this in your childhood? I know I did at one time. This is, and I found this at, of all places, Goodwill. And this is a classic Tonka truck road grader, MR 970. The steering still works on it. Look at that. All right. All right. Steering still works. The plow. All right. So there you go. There's the plow underneath there. It's dated 1970, 1979. And so here's a close up of it. A little bit of rust. There we go. Forward version of it. Oh man, wouldn't you like to have one of these? I know I had one of these when I was a kid. I know you did too. So, anyways, there's the back end of it, a little bit of a rust to it. So there's the Goodwill tag on it. I picked this up for $7.30 at at Goodwill. So there we go. And the steering works. Steering still works. Look at that. All right. So yeah, and I did post several commercials from that era of this and the toy background of the Tonka Truck Road Grader on my Blogcast page and my Facebook page. So look for it, like it. Yeah, it's your Tonka Truck Road Grader. So how many? Yeah, fuck. If you were a kid, you probably had one of these. So Tonka Truck Road Grader. So yeah. All right, we'll set that there. All right, and yeah. Oh yeah. Here's the Big Jims Blogcast Live coffee mug. All right. So okay. Oh yeah. Good for your mornings. So you wake up with Big Jims Blogcast Live version 6.0. All right. So yeah, we all could use one of these today. Fuck. How many? Yeah, like in the past week or so, winter is here and it's coming in full force. So I could have used one of these when I yeah. So yeah, I know. Hey, Steve. Fuck. All right. Yep, still works. There's the underbelly of it. All right. So okay. All right. So yeah, we move on. All right. So yeah. Mm, mm, All right. Mm. All right. Good cigar there. All right. So anyways. Mm, okay. So, mm, all right. So, anyways, we get to our classic album for tonight. Um, this is Big Jim Blogcast Live, version 6.0, episode 276, Sunday, January 14th. I wish it was July. Fuck, yeah, stupid snow. Sunday, January 14th, 2024. This is the season premiere of Big Jim Blogcast Live, version 6.0. All right. So, anyways, yeah. Um, hmm, all right. All right. So, no, Rubik's Cube was so 2023. So, and I destroyed it last year on my last blogcast back in December. So, yeah. So Rubik's, if I find I destroyed it, as it means it's not play worthy. You can't do it. I destroyed it. So if I do find one though, Steve, I will incorporate it into this year's blogcast. So so there you go. All right. So to answer your question, not this year, but never say never. So all right. So yeah, this is Big Jim Blogcast Live version 6.0, episode 276, Sunday, January 14th, 2024. Our classic album of the night. It is Van Halen's 1984. And this was released January 9th, 1984. This album is 40 years old. There's the boys in the back looking in all their 1984 glory. Like I said, yeah, this is like 40 years old now. The 1984 was the sixth studio album by Van Halen. 1984 is the first Van Halen album to be recorded at Edward Van Halen's newly built studio at the time, 5150 Studios in Studio City, California. Producer was Ted Templeman. Of course, the band, Edward Van Halen, guitars and keyboards, Alex Van Halen on drums, David Lee Roth on vocals, Michael Anthony on bass and vocals. You've got all the songs on here. Side one, the instrumental 1984. Uh, Jump, Panama, Top Jimmy, Drop Dead Legs. Hmm. Side two, Hot for Teacher, All Wait, Girl Gone Bad, House of Pain. All right. So 1984 would take almost a year to create and produce. All the previous albums had taken less than 2 weeks. Recorded at Sunset Studios, Eddie began experimenting with keyboards and synthesizers. Actually, 1984 peaked at #2 on the Billboard album chart behind Michael Jackson's Thriller, which Edward Van Halen had a guitar solo on Beat It. And it stayed there. 1984 stayed in the #2 spot for 5 straight weeks. Jump reached #1 on the Billboard Hot 100. The follow-up single in Panama, All Wait in Panama, reached #13, and Hot for Teacher reached #56. Now, the album was created by artists like, all right, so anyway, we're going in there. Whoa, let's see here. Here's the credits. All right, so, all right, here's the credits. Okay, so, cover illustration, Margot Nahas. Cover photography, Raul Vega. So yeah, yeah. So the tour, January 18th, 1984 to September 2nd, 1984, U.S. and Canada, and Monsters of Rock, 7-day tour throughout England, Sweden, Italy, and Germany. 1984 will be the last Van Halen studio album to have all the original members. David Lee Roth left Van Halen, as you best know, in 1985, but rejoined in 1987. Michael Anthony was replaced by Edward Van Halen's son Wolfgang in 2006. So David Lee Roth wouldn't return until A Different Kind of Truth. So yeah, this turns 40 years old as of January 9th, 1984. This album is 40 years old, and cheers to, all right. Yeah. All right. So there we go. Okay. Yeah. So, and I did post like the videos Jump, Panama, and Panama on my blogcast page and my Facebook page, plus interviews at the time with like Roth and Van Halen and Ted Zeppelin on the recording process of like 1984. Mm, mm, All right. So okay. Okay. So mm, all right. All right. So all right. As we get to before we get to my most favorite time in the blogcast, and you know what that is. All right. Mm, all right. So I just want to reiterate that welcome to Big Jims Blogcast Live, version 6.0, episode 276, Sunday, January 14th, 2024. This is the season premiere. I want to say that like Big Jims Blogcast Live is not spam. We're not, like us, sharp, subscribe to us. The audio version will go out later on Spotify, Apple Podcast, and all these audio listening platforms. It's your podcast too, plus my own YouTube channel, Big Jims Blogcast Live at youtube.com. Want to give shouts out for you watching in the Sarnia Port Elgin groups, especially Sarnia Rocks, supporting Sarnia 2.0. All right. Yeah, all like, yeah, Chain Reaction, all the pop culture, retro classic nostalgia groups, all the Van Halen, hard rock, hair metal, classic rock groups, all the craft beer, cigars, Star Wars, sci-fi, pro wrestling, blogspot, blog groups, all the classic TV and movies, birthdays, bongos, right on. So, boom, bongo solo. Yeah. So, all right. So, okay. As we get to my most favorite time in the blogcast. All right. Boom. It's called This Week in Van Halen History. All right. So, here we go. January 8th, 1987. David Lee Roth plays the Northlands Coliseum in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. January 9th, 1984, Van Halen releases 1984, 40 years old. January 9th, 2012, Eddie Van Halen donates 75 guitars to Mr. Holland's Opus Foundation, a charity promoting music education. January 10th, 1987, David Lee Roth plays the arena in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. January 10th, 2012, Van Halen releases the single Tattoo from A Different Kind of Truth. January 11th, 1982, Sammy Hagar appears on the nationally syndicated radio show Rockline. January 12th, 1996, Michael Anthony, Sammy Hagar lead a guitar jam session with Los Angeles All City Marching Band to debut at the Hard Rock Cafe opening. January 12th, 2011, Eddie Van Halen appears at the National Music Merchants show at the Convention Center in Anaheim, California. January 13th, 1978, Sammy Hagar appears on the ABC TV show The Midnight Special. January 13th, 2002, David Lee Roth attends an Aerosmith Cheap Trick concert at the Great Western Forum in Inglewood, California. January 14th, 1983, Van Halen played the Palladio in Caracas, Venezuela. January 14th, 2001, Sammy Hagar plays the State Theater at Portland Arena. And January 14th, 2010, Eddie Van Halen again attends the annual NAMM, National Associated Music Merchant Show at the Convention Center in Anaheim, California. And that is all for this week in Van Halen history. All right. So, yeah. Okay. So, there might be a bathroom break. I might take a bathroom break. Bongo solo here. Boom. I'm going to rate the beer quick soon. So, yeah, this is Big Jim Blogcast Live. All right, hold on a sec. All right, I'm back. Okay, here we go. So, yeah. All right, so, okay. All right. So, yeah. All right. So, yeah, I've got, I will rate the beer soon. Give my thoughts on it. It is Big Jim Blogcast Live version 6.0, episode 276, Sunday, January 14th, 2024. Yeah, I've got a good cigar going. It's a Ramon Alon's Habana Cuban cigar. And accompanying that tonight with the craft beer is Crown Royal Vanilla. All right. So, yeah. All right. So, yeah. Okay. All right. So, now, all right. And the craft beer tonight, it is called Iron Spike Red Ale by Railway City in St. Thomas, Ontario, Canada. So I'm going to top this baby up. Going to give you my complete thoughts on it. All right. Ah, God. Okay. It is, you've got like honey, almond, and caramel in it. A little bit of a tangy aftertaste. All right. So, yeah. All right. So, all right. Confirm. There we go. All right. So, anyways, yeah. Iron Spike Red Ale by Railway City in St. Thomas, Ontario, Canada. All right. So, okay. So, my thoughts on this. It's a good beer. It's and when I do these craft beer reviews, I just don't go. I I don't I don't go well. It's a very exquisite tasting beer. High society. No, I don't do any of that bullshit. I just go with my gut on this, and my gut says that it's a good beer. Um, you can taste like the honey, caramel, and almond in it. It's a good spring, summer, and fall beer. Good back deck barbecue beer. Mm, mm. All right. So, I don't know, Stevie. I've thought long and hard about this. So, um, I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. There we go. All right. I'm going to comment here. All right. All right. So, anyways, yeah, I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10 on Iron Spike Red Ale. So, um, what do we got here? Well, 7. What does that say? Very good, well executed beer, but not quite good enough to buy again immediately. Which you know, all right. So yeah, uh, I would buy it like 6 months after I drank this beer. So you know, um, but it is definitely a good beer. And I said, like I said, 7 out of 10. All right. So yeah. Um, all right. So yeah, 7 out of 10 on Iron Spike Red Ale by Railway City in St. Thomas, Ontario. So let me type that in for those all right. Um, 7 out of 10. There we go. 7 out of 10. All right. So yeah. All right. So, anyways, yeah, there we go. Like I said, good beer, spring, summer, and fall beer, back deck barbecue beer. Um, it's good. I would after maybe about I would buy this beer after about a month of uh, drinking my last beer, couple of months. So top it up. There we go. All right. So yeah. Mm, mm. Put that back here. All right. So yeah. Mm, bongo solo. Boom. All right. So now I'm going to give you guys an inspirational, motivational quote. The miracle isn't that I finished. The miracle is that I had the courage to start by John Bingham. So there you go. Our quote tonight. The miracle isn't that I finished. The miracle is that I had the courage to start by John Bingham. So anyways, yeah. All right. So, all right. So, anyways, oh yeah. All right. Before you guys, all right. If you have any customer complaints, call the Big Jims Blogcast hotline, 1-800 triple X multi X complaints, compliments. Call this number 1-800 triple X multi X. So yeah, any of your customer complaints, call me up. Let me know. You know what? There we go. All right. So okay. Okay. Um, all right. There we are. So, anyways, now, if you want, all right. So, hmm, all right. So, who is that? All right. So, yeah. If you guys want any t-shirt, now I've been getting a lot of requests for sending out for t-shirts. Now, if you want a t-shirt like mine, um, any design, um, any one I have, like a baseball jersey, tank top, or anything like that. Like, look at that, Big Jim Blogcast Live or the classic design. They are $35, shipping and handling included. It takes 4 to 6 weeks for delivery. Give me an e-transfer or money order. Contact me on my Blogcast pages and let me know what you want. 4 to 6 weeks for delivery. And yeah, so that's that. So, all right. So there we go. All right. So yeah. All right. 46 weeks for delivery, 35 bucks shipping and handling included. There you go. Any design, email me on my page, blogcast pages. So there you go. All right. So yeah. Mm. All right. All right. Boom. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. Mm, 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 mm. All right. Oh, I'm gonna probably relight this. Okay. Mm. All right. Yeah, good cigar there. All right. Mm. All right. So, okay. This is Big Jim Blogcast Live, version 6.0, episode 276, Sunday, January 14th, 2024. All right, people. Um, okay. All right. Mm, okay. So, yeah. All right. So, yeah. Mm, all right. All right, people. That's it for me. Big Jim Blogcast Live, version 6.0, episode 276, Sunday, January 14th, 2024. Happy birthday shout outs. All right. So we did the 7 out of 10 on Railway Cities, Iron Spike Red Ale. Our birthday shout outs, Blair Eby, Lisa Jameson, Cheryl Paula, Robert Crane, Scott Tatey, Jamie Mezzatesta, Jen Preston, Faye Rupinair, Jason Denley, Edgar T. Brown, uh, Janice Rogers, Mark Matherin, Phil Fraser, Carol Amira, Denise Margarita Johnson. All right. All right. There we go. Handled that. Uh, Shelley Walker, Pete Black, Scott Lannon, Tina Bullock, Renee Estinal, Connor McLaren, Angie Alley, Jeff Auger, Paula Apter, Sean Ashley. All right. Tonight we examined the career of, we did the movie Caddyshack, Starsky and Hutch season 2, as long as the career of David Soul, Escape Pods, and Captain Bolvan from Star Wars. Uh, our classic Bond Villain-Oddjob from Goldfinger, AWA DVD review, our book of the month, Peter Criss, our classic toy, our Tonka Road Raider, um, and classic album was 1984 by Van Halen. This week in Van Halen history, and our inspirational motivational quote: "The miracle isn't that I finished; the miracle is that I had the courage to start." By John Bingham. All right, people. Boom. That is it for me. All right, bongo solo there. And yeah, so you'll definitely see me next weekend. Um, all right. Anything I've forgotten? T-shirts. You know what? Yeah. So order those T-shirts. All right. So all right. And yeah, here's Cactus Jack. All right. All right. All right. There we go. So be good. You'll see me next weekend. Cheers, everyone.